Welcome. In this session, we would understand about the formation of Muslim League, and this was one of the time where the communalism deepened within the country, and this was an effort by Britishers to weaken the position of India during the national movement. So what happened during the 1857 revolt? Britishers saw that Hindus and Muslims from India fought shoulder to shoulder against the British Empire, and because of this they were really afraid of the danger that they would be thrown back to their country. Now, considering this fact, Britishers tried to adopt a policy where they encouraged the idea of increasing communalism within the people. Now, with rising communalism, that would be a way to wedge out the unity among the Hindus and Muslims, and once the divide between the Hindus and the Muslims widens, this would become easier for the Britishers to keep themselves established in the country. So with communalism, they followed the idea of divide and rule. Now, it started with the greased cartridges during the time of 1857 rebellion, and later on we have seen the partition of Bengal. During the partition of Bengal also, the idea was to create East Bengal separately, which would be a Muslim majority area with a minority of Bengali Hindus, which would preside in both the parts of West and East Bengal. Now, with this division and distinction, there was a constant brainwashing, making Muslims realize that they have always been kept aloof, and with the partition of Bengal, we are trying to give them the pure rights that they actually deserve. Another thing that was done during this time was, initially Muslims did not recognize the British culture and the Western culture. They wanted to maintain their own culture and Persian as one of their scripts. Now, as a result, they remained aloof and backward. However, there were scholars like Sir Syed Ahmad Khan who brought measures to bring in economic reform, educational reforms within the Muslim population, and with this educational reform, he actually laid the foundations for the first the Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College in Aligarh, which later turned out into the AMU, that's the Aligarh Muslim University. Now, Aligarh at that time became the seat of rebellion, we could say, and rising communalism. So initially, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan started with the ideas of bringing in educational reforms, but later on he was influenced by the Englishmen and their philosophies. We would see as we proceed how Mr. Beck and Archibald were one of the few of the ones who really influenced the ideology of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, and later on communalism started to pop up within the regions of Aligarh. So Mr. Beck was the first principal of the Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College, which was established in Aligarh, and he constantly believed that Congress was a Hindu organization which should be avoided by all costs. So when he was constantly nurturing the fact that Congress was a Hindu organization and it should be avoided at all costs, these seeds grew stronger within the people, and there was a clear divide or distinction that started within the population. So what were the factors that led to the formation of Muslim League? The first was the loss of sovereignty by the Muslims. So British actually dethroned Bahadur Shah Zafar, as we saw, and the Britishers did not allow his successors to maintain the throne. Even his title was removed. Now, this loss of sovereignty was by the Muslims was one of the reasons that Britishers during that time tried to win the heart of Hindus, and there were statements said by Ellingborough like Muslims are fundamentally hostile to us, and therefore true policy is to conciliate with Hindus. So that was the idea that was brought. Even in the Hindu minds, the feeling that was promoted was, for the last 700 years before the British came in, it was Muslim rule, but Hindus had a rule for nearly 2500 years before that. So those kind of feelings were nurtured within the people, and the idea was to just create a clear divide, or to create a a wedge between Hindus and Muslims. The next important thing was twofold. One was the economic backwardness of Muslims, and the second was the economic backwardness of the country itself. Now, because there was economic backwardness in the country, there were no industries coming up, large scale unemployment popping up, and therefore, there was a constant demand for reservation. Now, reservation of the minority and Muslims as such became one of the factors which led to the formation of Muslim League at that time. Also, during this time, the communal forces were getting strong. If we talk about the economic backwardness of Muslims, English actually crushed the Muslims from the economic as well as the social spheres. Government jobs were given to Hindus. Impoverishment was seen deeply within the Muslims, and they were left with only the option of doing trade or business. They were not brought into the government job by the Britishers during that time. And this was one of the reasons that there was a series of backwardness that cropped within the segment of the society. Even the zamindars supported the British rule without any reasoning, and they were with the fact that okay, the government jobs should be reserved for Hindus. The next important reason, as I already mentioned, was the backwardness in the social and the cultural field, and this is deeply related to the education. So as we said, Persian was replaced by English in the court, and Muslims did not want to accept the Western education. They wanted to have their own education system in Persian, and therefore they remained backward for a very long time. It was only with the efforts of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, who brought in educational reforms, and Bariuddin Tayyabji, who presided the Congress session in 1887. Two of these leaders actually brought in educational development within the segment of the society. The next important one was the British policy of divide and rule. Now, this divide and rule, the seeds of disunity was sown during the 1857 rebellion when grease cartridges were used. Later on, partition of Bengal by